Hey everybody, Mungo Dark Matter here, and we're going to do another seed showcase in Minecraft, or Minecraft seed showcase. And today we're going to, in the honor of the movie The Planet of the Apes, which I saw today and thoroughly enjoyed, we're going to do a seed called Planet of the Apes. Now, it's kind of interesting if you look on this opening screen of Minecraft. It says scary up there, and we're talking about the Planet of the Apes. And kind of a little scary, I guess. Maybe not. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. Alright, so we're going to go to Create World. And we're going to call this world Planet of the Apes Seed. And we're going to go into creative mode. Should do one of these seeds on hardcore mode. We wouldn't get very far though, and we really need to fly to do these things, so it's got to be creative, I guess. Alright, cheats are on, so I can, you know, do a little magic to make it easier for us to do our little tour of the seed. And so the seed's going to be planet, capital P, one space, of the space, and apes is capitalized, so the apes and the planet are capitalized. Do I have everything else? You know, that looks good. So that's the seed, and let's create the world. Take a minute here. I like to walk through this part, even though it takes a little bit longer. I would prepare it ahead of time, but then you can see exactly what I'm typing in, so if there's any question, you can always go back to the video and watch what I typed in. Alright, let's get a few things here to start with. We need a compass. I'm gonna need a diamond pick. I'm gonna need some diamond blocks. Gonna need what else are we gonna need? I always get a couple of extra blocks even though we're in creative mode, because if I drop one then I don't have to worry about looking for it or getting it or pulling another one out. It just saves some time. We need a beacon. Guess I should get a couple of those just in case. Alright, then we'll need a sea lantern. These light up. These are great. These are light source, and you can use them to block things. So when we go underwater, if we had to dig a tunnel, get to like a stronghold underwater, we can use these to kind of block off the water as well as light the way. Let's see here. We want a torch. We need anything else? I always forget something. Ender eye. Eye of Ender. We need this to find the stronghold. I think that's pretty much all we need at the moment. Alright, so I actually stepped a little a ways from my spawn point, but it doesn't make that much difference. It's only a couple of blocks. And we're going to put this here. That's our beacon. And once again, as usual, the beacon I place on my spawn point, or my initial spawn point, so we can use it as a frame of reference. If you like this seed and decide to try it out yourself, you know where this is where you will spawn. Alright, so let's go up into the air. Got some chickens on this island. That shows a pretty cool island we spawned on. Well, maybe it's not an island. A little peninsula, but you know what, we could cut through this and make it an island if we wanted to. It's a little peninsula there. It's got some chickens on it. It's a nice little bay out here. It looks like there's a snow biome over there. It looks like forest biomes over here. Let's go in this direction towards the snow biome, because lately I have been fascinated by snow biomes. I wonder what this is right here. This is something that looks a little bit odd. You see this? I think we found a building. We did. We found an igloo. I have not seen this before. I'm sure it's just something I am not aware of. Oh. This is a little bit creepy. It really is, because I don't know what this is. I've never seen one of these. I like it. I can say that. We've got a crafting table, a furnace in here, and a bed. Wow. I don't know. You're watching this, or you're watching a rerun of this, or a recording of it. If you've ever seen one of these, put a comment in the comments and tell me about it. I have not. And it's probably something in here, because obviously it wouldn't appear by itself unless this is a haunted seed, which I don't really believe in. So it must exist. I just must not have heard about it. It's just, you know, there's a lot of features in here, and I watch films other people do with the features, and I go through some of the same material other people go through to find out what the new features of stuff, and I read about them and all that, but there's always something you discover. So that to me was kind of neat. That's one of the neat things about Minecraft, discovering stuff like that. In fact, it's better not to know sometimes some of the stuff, because you run into it, it's a surprise, and it's kind of cool. If you know about it, you're like wondering, like if I had known about that, I would always have been searching for one. Alright, so I'm glad I came over here to see that, at least. Now, I don't know that I've ever found a village in a snow biome, so I can't tell you if they actually exist there. Some things exist in some biomes and not others. Now, villages exist in at least several of the biomes. I know they're in savanna, they're in desert, they're in plains, and in at least some of the forests, I believe. I have seen them. This is a pumpkin way up here. I wonder what direction are we? Oh, we're actually going in the direction of the stronghold, so let's keep an eye out for that. What's the date? The date is the 23rd, and July has 31 days in that. And you know why July has 31 days in it? Because July was named after Julius Caesar, and August was named after Augustus, his nephew, and so they took days from other months. Notably, one of them was February, which was already shortchanged one. February used to be 29 days and 30 days on a leap year. They took one away from that day, either give it to Julius Caesar or Augustus, and then they took one from another month that had 31 and made it a 30-day month, and made those 2 months longer because they named the months after Julius Caesar and Augustus. A lot of people think we use the Julian calendar. I'm just wondering, oh, I guess I should see what direction we need to go in. A lot of people think we're using the Julian calendar, but we actually use the Gregorian calendar, because it was very close to the Julian calendar, which is named after Julius Caesar, but it was changed slightly. Not that the differences make that much difference. Okay, here's like a ice spike hills. I really like these biomes right here with these things. I mean, I realize it's just ice, but I think it's kind of cool. And I would like to check these out with different texture packs. I'm just using the default texture pack today. I think this is one of the coolest kind of weird biomes. Okay, we have to go this way. Looks like some of those mushroom trees way over there. It's really easy to get off track a little bit when you're kind of flying around and you turn slightly, so when you're looking for a stronghold, it's important to, you know, throw the inner eye occasionally to check. Alright, let's see here. Oh, this looks like something interesting. What the heck is this? Looks like a mansion or something. Okay, we passed the stronghold, but I'm more interested in this now. Look at it. Well, there's sheep on top of it. Oh, this is totally awesome. Oh, let's change the time. This is totally awesome. I don't know that I heard about these before. It seems like I may have heard some mention of mansions or something. This is just totally awesome. I'm not sure how to get in here. I don't see a door. You would think there would be a couple of doors on something this big, wouldn't you? Pretty elaborate. Got little designs on the side. What was that? I wonder if there's a wizard in here. I do not see a doorway in. I mean, I can break through the wall, but I hate to do that. Okay. I hate to break through the wall if there is a door. Well, this is kind of... It's cool, but it's a little bit silly you don't have a door in here, isn't it? Unless this is the door right here. This might be the door. Yes, it is. Figured it had to have a door. Now, this is pretty cool. Alright, so this is like a... What is this? Will it tell us if we go F3? Roofed forest is the biome. That's not what this is. Well, the biome outside is. This is a mansion of some sort. Alright, this is just... This is really cool. I'm a little bit disappointed I haven't heard about these, but I stopped playing Minecraft for a while, and I didn't really keep up with some of the updates. But it seems like I heard something about this one. I will have to do some research on this. Look at this. This is just a really nice, some nice digs here. There's nothing in any of these things. Alright, let's all stop making noise, shall we? I mean, this is like set up totally for you. If you wanted to, you don't even have to build yourself a little fortress. You can clear this out. And what is this guy? Is that guy? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I can't right click on him. Alright, let's see here. This I have to find out about. Actually, a couple of things here I have to find out about. This. Oh look, they have they're growing pumpkins in here. And watermelons. They've got a farm in here. Look, there's an anvil. This place is really decked out. I need to find out about these. I'll have to do some research on this. I'm going to do a video about this if I figure out what it is. This is so cool. Oh, very nice. I'm not sure what all these... I guess it's supposed to be a wine room, maybe. I don't know. There's no wine there. Maybe next version of Minecraft they'll have wine bottles. I don't know. Alright, so we've gone all around this floor. Let's go up. Need some lights in here. I guess the idea is if you took this place over, you'd have to get rid of these monsters and you'd have to put lights up. What is this? Oh, this is just an elaborate stairway. Some beds. Like a platform bed. Kind of fancy. Isn't that a... Oh, maybe, this is just me. This isn't... Can I right click on this? No, this isn't a real bed. Isn't that sneaky? That you right click on that, that's just these wool blocks and it's made to look like a bed. I was wondering why it looks so much bigger than a normal bed. Nice little bedroom here. We've got closet space, it looks like. Got a little loft up there to put stuff. You got a space back here. Flower. This is some sort of desk. Yeah, you get some torches, you'd be all set. This is just cool. I just can't believe how cool this is. I can't believe I didn't know about this. This has to be in... people have to know about this. I'm not the first one that discovered it, I'll guarantee that. Even though I don't think I've heard about it. Like I said, maybe I did hear mention of a mansion or something in one of the updates, but I never saw a video showing this, ever. And I've never run into one until now. This is just totally cool. Wow, look at those ceilings. I hate to do anything to this thing, but let's go up out of here. Okay. What's this down here? I don't know that I was here. Oh, this was the bedroom. What's this thing up here? I think there's a loft up here. There's a loft up here. That actually has something in this one. A little flower. wonder if there's anything below. You know what? I don't know anything about this structure, really. It appears to be a mansion. But I'm going to just kind of dig down through. Here's that. Anything below that? No, I guess there's nothing lower than that. No, I don't see anything. You have a cold? I'd give you a cough drop, but I don't have any. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, that's very cool. Alright, we'll get out of here. Very cool. Not sure what the sheep and chickens are doing on the roof or how they got up there. I guess they climbed up the trees. Very cool. That's all I can say. Very cool. Yeah, I had to put this on my top worlds, top seeds for the month. Go down a little bit. That's just awesome. Alright, so we ran into an igloo and a mansion, which I've never seen before. I know they're always adding buildings in different types of villages and stuff. And, you know, I remember when they added the jungle temple and the desert temple and all that stuff. This I've never seen. And you know what? I ran into some... What were they? Kind of wizard huts. And I vaguely remember them mentioning when that was going to come out. But I never, you know, really looked for one. Added so much to the game. It's really pretty cool. And, oh, I guess what we want to do is find the stronghold. Because we passed it. Should be here. And it looks like it's going to be in the middle of the forest instead of... I always find strongholds.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
That's Alexa, if you heard that. Sometimes she responds when I'm not even talking to her. Now, where was I? Oh, I can't even remember what I said. Usually when I find strongholds, they're underwater. It looks like... I think we're talking about down here in this forest here. I think we're talking about here. Finding a stronghold with an Eye of Ender is... What do you call it? It is a art rather than a science. Because it gives you... The Ender Eye is going for... It finds ender portals, which are in strongholds, but it doesn't always exactly point you to it. Like, we won't necessarily. Now watch, we'll drop straight down into the we'll drop straight down into the room that has the ender portal, because I'm going to say this. We won't necessarily drop down right into that room. We may drop down into the fortress. Even then, we may only hit the edge of the fortress, because what happens is fortresses are underground because presumably, or the strongholds are underground, presumably because they used to be above ground at some point. And what has happened over time is they have presumably an earthquake or something happened, or they got covered up by dirt and there were earthquakes, and some of them are not as intact as others. Like, they might be split in half, and one half might be up a little higher than the other, or they might be separated somewhat. And sometimes some of the rooms, particularly even the room with the ender porthole in it, can be filled up with blocks, and they could be stone, they could be dirt, they could be any number of things. or any number of types of blocks that it could be covered up with. See, now we're not hitting anything. How far up are we? We're still at 34, so we're up a little ways. Okay, here's the edge. Okay, see, sometimes you have to dig around. Like, we could have totally missed that if we were right over here. If we came down one more block, we could have totally missed everything up here. So then you have to go back up and see what it's... You could have totally missed the thing. So you kind of just got to dig your way in. I spy advancement. Not really sure how I get advancements in creative mode. You used to not get advancements in creative mode. How do you get to the advancement table? Is there a way to get the advancement? Well, let's not mess with that now. Let's just explore the stronghold here. Alright. I wish I understood strongholds better. This means something, and I don't know what it means. This isn't like pretty much every stronghold I've gone into, unless it might not have been in every one, but I have a feeling if I didn't see it, I missed it, or it had been destroyed inadvertently when the thing got split apart, so to speak, or supposedly got split apart. And there's always one of these fountains too. And it seems like they should have some bearing on where the Ender portal is, but I'm not sure about that. And one of the reasons I might think that is because I might have initially found some Ender portals near these things and thought, oh, if I find this, I find the Ender portal. But that's not always the case. See, this is taking some damage right there. So has this. It's a nice thing about these blocks. They light up, and we can build our way through here. I like to use these torches for the walls down here because I don't like the blocks sticking out in my way. What is this? Oh, this is a mine shaft. A lot of these fortresses or strongholds are around mine shafts. Not particularly positive or negative. Just fill that in there. It's just a fact. In fact, one time I wasn't aware that they're around mine shafts at all, and because the abandoned mine shafts can be anywhere, and I knew that the Ender Eye was looking for strongholds, and I only saw the mine shafts, and I thought something went wrong. You know, I thought, what's going on here? But it just happens to be. I think what happens is the stronghold sinks down into a mine shaft, or that would be this storyline, I suppose. This isn't a real world, of course. It's generated by rules they make up. So when I say talk about earthquakes, they're kind of hypothetical. They don't happen in this world necessarily. All right, let's see here. Oh gosh, okay, I'm pretty much lost, I think. I'm trying to find my way up or down. I usually look for stairwells because these things are multi-level, and the stairwells, if I can find stairs, I can get to another level, and it kind of gives me a frame of reference. Alright, we have not been through here because I did not destroy that door. These are something too. I don't know what they are. These stairs. Oh, here's a door. These are short stairs, and they've got this like little fancy. They usually don't lead anywhere per se. Those stairs. The ones you want are the kind of spiral staircase things. You can see how this one's kind of split apart. Here's the kind of stairwell I'm looking for. They spiral up, see that? This one goes absolutely nowhere. Oh, we were just there. This goes down though, kind of. It's split up as well. Oh, there's the library.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Please try again.
Once again, that's Alexa. Or Amazon Echo. And she's, you know, I don't know. Sometimes she doesn't respond when I talk to her, and other times she responds when I don't talk to her. Here's another staircase. I don't know if we'll find the Ender porthole today. Well, that's a dead end. Boy, all these stairwells are dead ends in this one. I hate these cobwebs. Although if you're playing in survival mode, they're useful because you can make bows out of them and leashes and stuff again. I think you make a leash out of a spider web, don't you? Or out of a, yeah, string from a spider or whatever. Do we have? I don't know what we're picking any of this up. Let's see here. Top of the library. Really mean to do that. Alright. Let's check our Eye of Ender and see what direction it goes. It's going in this direction, it's going up. Sometimes you can use this within the fortress. It will actually go through walls. Problem is we're in creative mode, so we have like unlimited Eyes of Ender. If you were in survival mode and you did this, you would lose your Ender Eye. Unless you got through the wall and found it again, sitting someplace. We need a torch. It's leading us somewhere. Like I said, this is not a precise science, and sometimes they kind of linger a certain way. Okay, it seems to be going down here now. It will get you kind of close. Okay, presumably it's on this level, possibly. Or not. All right. Got brought back to here. As I said before, it seems to possibly have something to do with where the Ender portal is, but I don't know for sure. Okay, we've been down there. been down here? I think we were. Not through there. I think we might be looking at the fact. Now, one trick that I have found, a little bit dangerous, but when you're desperate, sometimes it works. Take TNT and blow out, not the wall. Try to keep from blowing the walls out, but use it to kind of blow away some of the blocks, because if it's buried under here, I don't want to use too much at once. See, we blasted through to another wall. Is there anything behind this wall? I think this is the hallway. This could be something too. This looks like a blocked hallway. Or perhaps it's not. Like we found something here. What's this? Oh, those are crystals from the light I put down. At any rate, like I said, you can, if you're careful, you can do this. I don't want to put too many TNT at once, and I would, in survival mode, I would stay away from the TNT, but you can actually blast through some of the rock and see if you find a part that has shifted away. It just clears things out kind of fast, but you can inadvertently destroy the ender porthole or whatever you're looking for. Alright, now we're under this floor here. We're under something. Where this takes us. Leading us this way. You can also dig along the edge of walls and see where they go. So here's some sort of... something's going on here. Something is going on here. Now you've got to wonder if, okay, you might find something. Sometimes you, here's the thing, I think this is a dead end. Or maybe it's not. I thought this might be a stairway we'd been up before. Yeah, it is a dead end. Or is it? sometimes just by poking around through walls, you might find another room that's buried or partially buried. See, here's an example of something kind of odd here. This is shifted down. See, there's part of a floor on another floor or something here. Okay, you may be close because I see some silverfish, and those are usually around portholes, although sometimes they're in libraries too, I think. And we hear some lava, and lava are in where the ender portals are. I'm gonna put another thing of TNT in. This might be kind of foolhardy, but try here too. I think we're close. See where the ender eye goes. Ender eye is going here. They seem to be gathering right around here. Let's more TNT right here. Got something there. What was that? Not sure what that was. This looks like an edge of a wall right here. Or perhaps not. Well, I don't see any. Let's shoot this down there one more time. Because it's down here. Somewhere. Alright. That was probably too much. Or maybe not. Still didn't hit anything. There's something right there. He seems to be coming through from that way. Gotta be close. Still hear something. So you gotta be careful because you don't want to destroy what you're looking for. On the other hand, it would take all day to dig all this out. A few times I have found strongholds by doing this. I can hear something, certainly. Well, let's try one more time. Found some granite, apparently. Now it's going up over here. Well, for grins and giggles, we will blow more of this thing out looking for this. Well, I don't understand this at all, actually, to tell you the truth, but... That's the way it goes sometimes. Alright, let's go up here. Oh, it's night. Alright. Not a problem. Alright. Get rid of some of these trees so we get a little more light here. In fact, let's go up here. Flint. Use for this. We don't need the beacon at the moment. Burn some of this away. Now where's the area where we came up? I don't know where we came up. Alright. Oh, there it is right there. I'm probably getting a little carried away, but such is life. little closer, so I'll be a little more careful. You can see how useful dynamite is to kind of bore a hole down. Fortunately, in survival mode, it's pretty hard to get because you have to kill a bunch of creepers to get gunpowder. Unless you look out and find some. Unless you look out and find some TNT and some chests or something. Alright. We've blown out quite a bit. Oh, we were down there because that's one good thing about using these sea lanterns. If you put them down, they don't naturally occur where a stronghold is. So if you put those down, you know, unlike torches, where there are actually sometimes torches in a stronghold, you will find them. We actually have a source of daylight now because even though it's way up there, the hole's big enough. The light is still getting down here. How far down are we? We are down. We can do like one more, I think. Don't want to do more than. We might actually blow a hole. I don't want to blow the bedrock up. There you go. There's another one of those things. Where does the Eye of Ender go? Because it's farther down, but that's not always accurate. using a little less because I think I'm getting closer to where the ender portal might be. I want to avoid blowing it up, but I don't see where it could be. I mean, I've gone through everything else. Do it, come on, baby. Alright. I really don't see where else it could be. See what this does. There's the lava we were hearing. Dug all the way up and down. I don't see where it could possibly be. Blasted away half of everything. There are blocks all around us. Don't see anything up there. Alright, well, it's a mystery to me. The only thing I could do is about run out of time for the night, but we might as well just go out with a bang, huh? Maybe we might jar something loose here. What happened? Nothing. Like I said, we did find the lava. Although, there might... Oh, there appears to be something under the lava here. The lava is going somewhere. It's leaking out. Alright, perhaps not. Ain't no way you can do that, is there? could stop lava with dynamite. Seems kind of counterintuitive. Right, the only other place it could be is here. Nothing. Oh, wait a minute. We found a stairway. Does it go anywhere? Goes to room. See, the portal must be buried somehow that way. There's some more walls here. Things keep on popping out of there. It makes me think there's a portal there. But I don't see anything. Alright, it's a mystery to me if there is a portal down there, where it is. I've blown a huge hole in the ground all the way down to the bedrock and still didn't find it. Now I could have blown it up entirely maybe, but that's highly unlikely with the amount of dynamite, although a couple times I did use a bunch too much TNT. So I'm thinking it's still under there somewhere. But as you can see, I used TNT, and if it's still under there and behind some of those blocks, it would have taken a lot of digging just to get to this point. That's why sometimes I use TNT to try to figure this stuff out. Alright, where's the compass? That should be the direction of the beacon. I'm gonna start to head back here. Speed this up a little bit. Quite away from, quite a distance from where the spawn area is. We are heading back now. I think we're getting close now. Alright, here we come to the end here. Should be seeing the beacon pretty soon. There it is. That's why we put the beacon there in the first place. So there's the beacon. Going this other direction just a little bit. I'm already out of time for the day. I like to keep these things shorter than an hour as far as exploring goes. Yeah, it looks like there's forest here. Lava pool. All in all, a pretty neat world, particularly since there's a mansion in it. Alright, so that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining me. I'm Mungo Dark Matter, and whatever you do, enjoy playing Minecraft.